Okay, so my brother-in-law just called me, said his fuel pump was out, and he has a full tank, and the straps are rusted, and he can't get the tank down, so he cut a hole in it, which is the next best thing, other than lifting the whole freaking bed off. But anyways, I've got a bunch of parts rigs and stuff at the house, so I'm just gonna cut a section bigger, and then we'll either rivet it or put a hinge on it, so next time the fuel pump goes out he can do that. But notice that the fuel tank had a hole in it, so he's gonna get a new fuel tank too. He just doesn't know it until he watches this video. But we're going to take this collar and spin it and lift the fuel pump up out of it after disconnecting all of these lines and the quick disconnect wiring harness thing. So we're gonna get that out and get this fuel pump changed out for him so he can use his rig again. This is his work truck, and he's borrowing another vehicle right now temporarily, but he needs his work rig back, so we're gonna help him out. This is what we do. Okay, so we got the fuel pump out by turning that little keeper ring and just finagling it up and out. Now you can see the hole a little better. Hopefully it'll focus. Maybe if I clean the lens. Oh, it's clean. Cleaner. Anyways, so we got the fuel pump out, and this is what's bad. So we got to disconnect this hose and this electrical connector, and it should come out of this little housing here. It should just pop right out, and then we'll change the new one and get him back going. You got to be careful of the sending unit, because this is what floats on the top of the gas tank, or the fuel level, which sends signals here up into the fuel gauge, your fuel sending unit. It's very important to have so you don't run out of fuel. So, all right. Okay, we are done. So you want to make sure that the ground is connected, and then we connected that electrical connector back up, connect up the return line and the feed lines and the filler vent tube, sealed that rubber seal back in there, tightened it down. The lock, tight down lock is right there. So we're fixing to try it out and see if it works. Make sure there's no leakies and stuff like that. So okay, that was it. No leakies. Running. Everything is good. But I got bad news for him. He bought a new fuel pump, but it ended up just being a fuse. So you can barely tell that fuse is popped. There you can. So he's got a fuel pump, still good, and a big hole cut into his bed where it's already got fuel into the system. Yeah, you can't return it. So yeah, it ended up being this fuse right here. It was popped, so crazy. But either way, he's got his truck back. He's rolling, so yeah. All right, y'all take care. Make sure you give it a thumbs up or a like, and subscribe if you would, please. But check your fuses, check your relays before you go and change your fuel pump. That's kind of crazy. You can barely tell, but that's all it was. When I first tried to start it, fuel pump wouldn't kick on, and I know it was a good one, and it was brand new. Anyway, check the fuses, and it's just a little fuse. Dang it. So yeah, either way. Y'all take care. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening.